Hi, VC. It's Aaron, Muth Alamer. Today I'm entering a contest for George G's Room of Records. Now, he's a really cool guy. I just became aware of his channel last week watching a couple of friends of mine do a contest entry for him. So I'll start watching your videos, George. What I've seen, you have a very similar taste than I do. That's really cool. And it's a really simple contest, 5 shout outs and 5 holes to fill. Now, the reason it's taking me so long is because I don't have a lot of holes to fill, because when I like someone, I usually get most of their stuff or all of it. But I came up with 5, and I'll do the 5 shout outs first. And I will leave a link to George's channel down below and all of the channels I'm shouting out. So first up, I've got Angel at Angel's Vinyl World, a great friend of mine. He's around 500 or 600 subs, maybe 800. I don't know. He's up there. He's getting there. So I'll leave a link to Angel's channel. He's an awesome guy. Next up, Mark from Twanger's Turntable. Really cool guy. I got to know him the last year or two from Canada, and he's got an awesome channel. And all these people I'm mentioning have very similar tastes that I do. So yeah, Mark's awesome. Next up, I got Todd Guy, the Thrashing Zombie, who was one of the original channels I watched before I joined the VC. He definitely needs more subs. Go sub Todd Guy. Great guy there, too. He just recently sent me the newest Overkill record, and I love it. Thank you so much, Todd. Next, I got Anthony at Gambler 812. That's GMBLR 812. And he's a really cool guy from Boston. I've got to know him a little bit over the last few months, and he could use some subs. So there's another one. And my last one's going to be Brett over at Headbanger's Closet. Now, he's a really cool guy. Awesome taste in music. Loves all the 80s metal and modern metal. Really cool guy. Great channel, too. And he's kind of a lesser-known channel right now. He needs more subs. So Headbanger's Closet. I will leave links to all those down below. Now, the 5 holes in my collection. Now, I just purged a bunch of records, but most of the ones I purged weren't ones that I really were not like hole makers. So I got, first up, one of my biggest grails, Testament, Practice What You Preach. My favorite Testament album. I actually don't have it on any format. Really odd. And it's been my favorite for years. I had it on cassette right when it came out, and I listened to it to death, and it's still my favorite Testament record. Really want to find that on vinyl. I know they're going to release it sometime this year on vinyl, re-release it, so that's really cool. Another hole in my collection, one of my favorite bands. I'm actually missing 2, but I'm going to go with Death Angel and The Art of Dying. That was their comeback album in 2004, after they stopped making records after the album Act 3, and they got in a tour bus accident, had a bunch of weird stuff happen. Most of the band formed the organization for a couple albums, and they came back with The Art of Dying. I don't have that on any format. One of my favorite bands ever, and I'm missing The Art of Dying, so that's a really odd one. Next up, I got Voivod with Roar. That's their second album. I don't have that on any format. I love Voivod. I'm really trying to build up my Voivod vinyl collection, and that one is their second album, like I said. Missing it. Really need to get that one. And then the next one is a non-metal, but it's The Cars with Move Like This. I do have it on CD, but I'm really trying to find it on vinyl to complete my Cars collection, because I love the Cars. I got everything by the Cars except Move Like This on vinyl. And that was an album they did after Ben Orr had passed away. And it's an amazing record. It sounds like old Cars to me. I love Move Like This. Great album. And the last one, it's the only album I'm missing, by Dio, with just Magica. And I love Dio. Of course, he's one of my favorites, maybe my favorite metal singer ever. And I am missing Magica. I don't have it on any format. Of course, I like to find everything on vinyl, but any of these I'd like to find on any format. So everyone, check out George's channel and all those other ones I shouted out. They're all great channels. And George, I'll be watching a lot of your videos and commenting on them. I've been real busy. I've been meaning to jump on and really get into your channel, but I will be doing that in the next few weeks. Everyone have a great day. I will see you on the next one.